So could you share some of the hurdles and the challenges that women face, rising into those leadership positions that perhaps aren't as commonly discussed as the main issues we often hear about? For example, are there any subtle cultural norms in workplaces that generally prevent women from taking on these higher roles, would you say?
I think there are some subtle and some not so subtle tendencies. I think there remains a tendency to fixate on hierarchical and traditional forms of leadership, with much too much attention paid to senior elite leaders as masculine superheroes. And this sort of attention to the senior elite just reinforces the notion of leaders as powerful, who run the risk of manipulating their environments in their own egotistical interests or for personal gain. And I think this all reinforces the masculine leadership behaviours, that takes the form of the competitive, the aggressive, the self-reliant individualist in the workplace, against which both women and men as leaders are judged. Those are the norms that exist in organisations, and sometimes they're very subtle and hidden, and at other times, they are much more spoken. And I think it's these dominant norms and practices that need to be questioned so that we can explore how to be more inclusive of other minoritized individuals' experiences, as well as others, including men who don't identify with the popular imagery of leadership or masculinity. It's not just about women or minoritized groups.